And I know that you mentioned, going into the bank and handing them your paperwork, right? I know that especially in 2020 with the whole PPP and everything, a lot of minority business owners missed out on a lot of funding
60%.
opportunity. Yeah, because they didn't have paperwork. And so can you just kind of dive in just briefly, as someone who is a business owner, when you say paperwork, what do you even mean by that?
So 9 times out of 10, I'm talking about your EIN, the original form it came on. Yeah. I'm talking about your operating agreement. I'm talking about your LLC formation. Then I'm talking about, on top of that, your P&L and your balance sheet. So if you guys sign up for QuickBooks, they owe me a sponsorship. Okay, QuickBooks, when you see me, give me a sponsorship.
Right.
So QuickBooks has this thing where they can tie it to your business debit card or your credit cards. You literally are going through there and you're updating your bookkeeping as you're spending. So much so that my bookkeeper showed me how to do. I just literally update for the week,
right.
And I can go in and it gets assigned where it needs to. At the end of the day, I can print out a P&L, which is your profit and loss, and I can print out a balance sheet, which is your assets. You put those 5 together, and you come into a bank. Hey, this is who I am. This is my balance sheet. This is my profit and loss. Here's my tax from last year if they need be. You're golden. Because they literally have to haggle with people. Can I get this paper? Can I get this paper?
Right.
Can I get your EIN number? Can I get your this? If you start with those 5 sheets of paper, in theory, you're pretty much good to go, because anything additional at that is maybe them asking for another year's of tax returns.
Right.
Or what's your website? Or what's your phone number? Or what does your business do? I've had to explain what my business does to at least 10 banks at this point. They're like, man, that's awesome, but we can't lend to you.
Really?
We don't do anything e-com. And I'm like, but it's not e-com, it's consulting. Oh, what? But it's digital. And I'm like, yes, but. And so you have to have a clear, concise 2-sentence kind of message of what your business is and what it does. And that's, really confidence is the game at that point.
So, but you're talking about actually going in and talking to people, right?
Yeah. Go in to the actual bank, set an appointment. I tell my students like this: if they ain't giving you no money, if they don't say, hey, we can't lend you today, but maybe 90 days from now, take your money and go. Take your money and go, because I've actually gone to banks with the bank statements from another bank, showed it to the banker, plus my P&L, plus my balance sheet, plus my taxes, and she was like, okay, we can approve you.
Wow.
How can we earn all your business, though? Because I said, hey, I'm going to start sending my direct deposit here, but how can we earn all your business with Williams?
Right.
And that was the next question after she said, I can get you 25.
So it's almost like you got to play the game with them a little bit. I think sometimes when we think of banks, it's kind of intimidating. Right. And so we just go with whatever they say.
Or we come in like, please,
yeah.
Can you, I've had a business for a few years. No, right. Man, I've run this much. I literally came in and this guy told me no. And I was in a little mood, right?
Yeah.
I said, listen, and this is a year. This, again, IRS, if you watch. I was like, I make $450,000 a year, dude. The average American makes $30K a year. You're not telling me no. And if you're going to tell me no, you're going to explain why you're telling me no. It's not the score. It's not the tax returns. You have every piece of document. Do you not loan to my type of business? And he had to sit back and he just smiled like, this little person, what is she doing? And he said, well, we need to further review it. You're brand new with us. Let us see what your deposits are for the next 60 days. And I was like, let me tell you this. If I don't have something from you guys the next 60 days, I'm leaving. I have to close my account. And so I think what happens is you have to realize it's your money. These banks have to lend. And they're taught an old school method to look for a no. Right? Get it?
Right.
You come in here, oh, something's wrong.
Right.
I'm looking for the no. They don't have the paperwork. Yeah. Oh, they don't have this. You can't explain this. At one time I had this guy. He's like, hey, $27,000 comes out of this account every month. It goes in, it comes out. He's like, what's going on? I'm like, expenses, bills,
right,
payroll. I was like, this is my operating account. Oh, okay. Right? So they're looking for that, I don't know if this is legit kind of thing. And it's such the wild, wild west right now. You have to realize, this past 3 years, the PPP, the EID loan, the e-com, the ticket resale guys, money's going in and out of accounts left and right.
Yeah.
And it's hard for them to grasp on, how can I verify this client? Right? W-2 all day. Hey.
Right.